won't have the position for red. Let's see how this turns out. Here comes red. Vamp is just waiting to make his move and wait for that detonation. And he actually waits too long. Slasher lands a rocket on him. So in this case, Slasher actually, if he has a bit of armor, let's go take a look. Slasher's actually in pretty good shape here. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Nice.
And this is what he needs to do. Just throw Vampire off his game. If he can slow it down just a little bit and try and control these firefights a little bit better and make sure that Vamp doesn't get all these armors. See, he's doing a good job now because Slasher just picked up the last red, a few yellows before that. So he just really needs to make sure that he can start controlling these items a lot better. Make sure Vamp can't get any items.
Did you see that?
Oh god. Yeah.
Like, he even switched weapons too to mask where he was, man. That was hilarious.
Oh, the joys of Slasher.
And who would have thought that there was a stealth system in this game? Nice. Nice rail from Slasher. Bringing it within 5. We've got a minute and a half left to go. We're going to watch from Slasher's point of view in just a second after this frag. Fresh spawn, but Vamp is looking to grab red. Slasher might not be able to challenge here. Ooh, nice pair of rockets.
Oh, yeah.
Slasher.
Beautiful.
Doing a very nice job here. Within 4. Although I think now he's pressing a little bit too hard. He's got 8 health, and we'll get railed down.
Yeah, Slasher's been doing a great job with that rocket rail combo. That's, I think the last 4 frags have been the rocket rail.
Nice plasma.
Oh, there it is.
Very nice.
Almost a flawless plasma.
Yeah, very well done.
Well, he's brought within 4, but we've got about 45 seconds left, so I don't know how this is going to play out. It's doable, maybe, but...
He needed to hit that rail to make it... Like, that would have given him the kill, and it would have been 7 to 10. But, yeah, I have to say,
yeah.
You know, Slasher definitely showing that he's got some skills here. And this is by no means a runaway here for Vamp.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's definitely come out of the gate firing. He's shown that he can play. He definitely can, and I guess he's trying to prove a couple people wrong because he's shown a lot of skill. He's had a pretty accurate rail and good combos, and yeah, he's shown that he can run the map. But unfortunately, he couldn't get that one rail off to do the conversions and kind of have a little comeback. But nonetheless, he played really well.
Yeah, really, really solid stuff. We're gonna move on to a second map. So we got Vamp and Slasher back in the right places. ZTN will be our second map.
And this is, yeah, this is Slasher's pick. So hopefully he can, if he plays like he did last time, I think he might be able to run this map a little bit better.
Well, yeah, and this map really has a lot of different angles and a very different style of control.
3, 2, 1.
I'm not sure if it's going to help or hurt Slasher, though. Nice spawn.
Oh, he just goes right past that Mega looking for blood off the bat.
Yeah, interesting choice.
He needs to be careful.
He did pick it up, though. Yeah, Slasher...
Yeah, he almost got,
Yeah,
go for
but you know, we saw him do something a bit unexpected last game, too, and it bought him the first frag, so... nice plasma here from Vamp, following up with the rail. Can't hit the second one. And that's going to give Slasher a new lease. Vamp's going to try to RJ and cut him off. Nice work there. That secures red. Good footwork by Vamp. You know, that's one thing I like about Vamp. We've seen him do that in Furious Heist as well. When he is ready to go somewhere, it's almost like he doesn't even pay attention to where his opponent is. He's extremely decisive, and he just goes. And, maybe Slasher could turn that around to an advantage, but right now we're seeing Red and Mega safely in the hands of Vamp. Slasher's going to be in a bad way here. Probably going to get railed in the long hallway. This is hard to get over.
2 hits.
Yeah, there it is.
You've taken the lead.
Very difficult to get away from that one.
Yeah, there's 2 nice. Oh, plants a rocket right in his face. Yeah, there's the conversion. And that's gonna give Vampire Mega and Slashers another spawn right next to him, but Yeah, the Vampire's just kind of going at his own pace now. That's what Slasher cannot let him do. That's what Vamp was doing last map. He's just running at his own pace, kind of putting Slasher in his just in his palm, and just, you know, you're gonna do this. I'm gonna make you go over here.
Yeah, like a voodoo doll.
Yeah, just he knows where he is. He knows where.
Well, and strangely enough,
that's obviously the way to win duels is you have to read your opponent and know his style.
Yeah. Yeah, just because you know a map does not mean you know your opponent. Now, I'm liking some of the moves here by Vamp. What I'd like to see from Slasher is maybe have him show up and challenge for one of these resources when he feels ready to do so. And now would be a good time. Red's coming up in 3 seconds. Slasher picking up one of those yellows. Vamp not in position to grab this red. He's way off, way early for Mega. And, yeah, I mean, red is there for Slasher's take. He grabs it and does not eat any damage, so we have a trade between these resources. Now's the time for Slasher to get a frag. He hits a rail. Very nice. Vampire is actually really hurting here, up to only 50 armor, full health. And we're going to take a look from Slasher's point of view. Slasher doing pretty well at 170 armor and about 95 health. So now's the time for the frag. He needs to secure red and then take this Mega. Knock down his own grenade. There it is.
There it is.
Now he needs to grab some health quick, because, oh, that's the worst thing to run into. Oh, nice aggression by Slasher. Fantastic.
There's a Mega waiting for him.
And with 2 health, he picks up that Mega. Vamp was there and just could not get the shot. Slasher is actually in better shape here after picking up that 50 health. And should he get over to red, he's going to watch out. Oh, beautiful!
Oh, denied.
Pulling Vamp out of the air. Has tied it up. Fantastic. And should get the spawn frag. Nice switch up to the shotgun. That's 4-3. Slasher coming out swinging on ZTN, folks.
We just got confirmation from Guts that BLT said he does not want his match casted. I'm not sure why, but we did have Sparks just come in here asking if he wanted us to cast his match against, who was it? Iraq, yeah.
Okay.
So that could be a good alternative, I think.
Sure. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there after this one's done. Wow, look at this.
Oh, Slasher.
Fantastic here. He's 7-3, setting up for red, and if he has nades, we should toss them now. There he goes. He has Mega.
See,
fantastic.
This is exactly what I was talking about. He's running the map at his own pace. This is what he needs to do, and he's just playing Vampire, just like that. He's playing Vampire in his little game right here, and that's what he needs to do. And just executing his plan. He's getting all the items now. He's controlling everything really well, and even his aim's coming along. Oh,
nice midair. Great spawn though. Now. Oh, he went a little bit early for that. Oh no. But not for that.
Even he's gonna laugh at that. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I think right now Slasher's just having a ball. You know, like I think. If I recall, I think these guys know each other. Of course, Slasher knows everybody. That's sort of a silly thing to say, but
yeah,
you know, I think he's just having fun, and that's honestly I love to see that.
Yeah, Vampire is really showing off his railgun skills right now. He just ran straight at Slasher about 2 frags ago and just blazing with that railgun. And brought him down again with that last frag before the rocket, but he's showing up a little early to Mega. But I guess he just wants to make sure he's not losing it, because he definitely realizes that Slasher got the lead by doing it at his own pace, controlling all the items. So the last thing he wants to do is give up all these items. I mean, you can give up a few because that's gonna happen, definitely, but he just wants to make sure that he puts them back on his times and not Slasher's.
Well, and at this point, Slasher's really on the recovery. We've got Mega and red pickup and a yellow, so very solid stack for Vamp. Slasher is gonna need to be very careful here, and probably gonna die. This will be hard to get out of. Although, look at this LG. Wow, Slasher really doing some amazing things. He picks up Mega. He had about 20 health left at the end of that battle. He picks up Mega and the yellow. Can't hit that rail. I think he needed to nail that because